Hi, I'm Kristal Hart, and welcome to the Kristal Hart Show. We are at the Lyndhurst Estate in Tarrytown, New York for the 146th Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. There are over 3,000 dogs here. There's over 200 breeds and varieties, and they are all vying to become best in show. Established in 1877, Westminster Kennel Club is America's oldest organization dedicated to the sport of dogs. The Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show is the second longest continuously run sporting event in America next to the Kentucky Derby. So let's go out and meet some of these purebred pups and their owners and handlers.
Oh, these are Akitas, American Akitas, yes.
And what's the Akita known for?
Well, they were bred basically to hunt bears. They're a hunting breed.
They're a hunting breed?
Yes, they're strong. They're very alert, very aloof, very pro dogs, and very, very loyal. Extremely loyal.
Are they good with children?
Excellent with children, once they're properly bred. I have to stress that. They must be properly bred. If they're not properly bred, you may not want to have one of these around a child, because I've seen dogs that are not properly bred, with a temperament that would not suit such a situation.
And how big do they get?
Well, he is about, they can go all the way to 150. I've known dogs that, but a correct dog may end up being around 120 to 135 pounds, Structurally correct, well-balanced dog, maybe around that way.
And just lastly, is there a lot of grooming?
Yes, consider grooming. You take a look at them. Yeah, you must love grooming if you're going to take care of one of these. You want them to have a look as they look right now. Yeah, you have to take good care of them. And their diet must be exquisite, You have to give them a quality diet. If you want them to look good on the outside, then you have to put something good on the inside.
We're out here at the Lyndhurst Estate, Tarrytown. This is the 146th Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. And with us is the director, leader, Gail Miller-Beisch.
Hi.
And tell our audience a little bit about what's happening today.
Well, today we're at the 146th annual Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, and we have 3 beautiful days here at Lyndhurst in Tarrytown, New York, where we're hosting the breed judging at this point, and then of course the winners of the breed judging will advance to the group competition.
And we're outdoors here. Usually so many times we've done it at Madison Square Garden. Now tell me, if weather conditions, if it rains, what happens?
Well, the dog show goes on, rain or shine, unless there's a storm, lightning or windstorm. But if it's just raining, the dog show goes on. But that's okay. The owners and handlers are used to that, because that happens at dog shows across the country year round.
And they'll stay outside.
They will stay out. They will go around the ring just like they are now. They'll just be a little wetter.
I see. Well, anything special on this year's Westminster show?
Well, we have 2 new breeds. We have the Russian Toy, which is joining the toy group, a small breed that'll be showing tomorrow on Tuesday. And then we also have the Moody, which is a Hungarian herding dog, which is here today.
Well, we have a lot to look forward to. And once again, it's 146th Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, the second oldest, continuously
held sporting event in the United States.
Behind the Kentucky Derby.
That's right.
Well, thank you, Gail.
Thank you.
Good luck. Tell me a little bit about the Beagle.
They like to eat a lot of food, and they bark a lot.
They bark?
Yes, they bark a lot. They love their humans. They love cuddling. And overall, they're just a great breed to have around the house.
They love children?
Oh, yes. They love their kids.
And how big will the dog get?
So this is a 13-inch Beagle, so anything under 13 inches is accepted. And then there's also the 15-inch Beagle, so it's anything taller than 13 inches but below 15 inches.
And you said now this is his...
This is Sully, and this is Aurora's son.
So they're related here.
It's a family affair.
A family affair. Well, good luck there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Brian Janecki. This is Della. We're from Michigan. And the reason why we're here is because we won 7 best juniors to qualify for juniors. And this is a Doberman. She is 9 years old, and she likes to do stuff, not just do nothing. And Dobermans are used for guarding. Della. And they're used for guarding, but they can also be a pet in like any other ordinary dog. You just have to raise them the right way, and they like food to be trained. And if you raise them younger, it can lead to like a better dog and be more well trained. And then if you get them in public, they'll be nicer to people. But if you want them to be a guard dog, they can be a guard dog. If you want them to be a pet, they can be a pet.
And Bella, is she good with the family?
Yeah, she's great. Name's Della.
Oh, Della.
Della.
Della is good.
Yeah, she loves everybody. She knows like when we're at a show compared to like at a random location. And
How much exercise does she need?
it depends. She's a little bit older, so she doesn't need as much. But we always like to give her like a mile run every day and just get her some good exercise. So like 30 minutes at least.
This is Vivi Arugula. She is a blue-bearded collie. She's 3 years old. She is really excited to be here at Lyndhurst today. We love it at Westminster. She came to cheer on her friends in agility, and now she's here to show in conformation. She actually had her first agility trial last week and has her next one on Saturday. So she is both an agility and a conformation dog.
And tell me, what group is she in?
She's in the herding group,
The herding. And she's what type of dog?
a bearded collie.
A bearded collie. And tell me about maintenance for the bearded collie.
Well, the first couple years are pretty rough. So puppy coat is not for the faint of heart. But once you get over the puppy coat, it turns into be pretty easy. I have actually timed it because I like to be able to tell people. And I have brushed out a bearded collie in 13 minutes, top to bottom. But that requires you to do a lot of upkeep, obviously. That's not like a once a week grooming. That's every few days.
And does it need a lot of exercise?
Yes. So they are pretty active dogs. They do like to run. I'm very fortunate. We have 7 acres, and we can just let them all run out in the pasture in the country. And so they rip and race and have a great time.
Good with children?
Yeah, she's very good with children. She actually made a new 4-year-old friend this weekend. Her name was Isa, and they collaborated and decided they were going to have hamburgers for dinner last night. So definitely good. She's a big fan of children.
She's a big fan. Oh,
Yep.
beautiful. And what were they originally bred for?
They are herding dogs, so they're Scottish herding dogs, and they are meant to drive sheep. And actually, she is herding tested. She doesn't have the herding tested title, but she is instinct tested on sheep as well.
Does she nip at all?
No,
Okay.
she does not.
That might be the ones that do the goats or something.
Well, they can nip, certainly, especially if a sheep is not collaborating. So,
Here you go.
and she high fives if she feels like it. Ready?
You got a high five, baby? Oh,
Good girl.
look at that. She works for treats.
Yeah, this is her favorite cheese. So she's high class. She takes the Jarlsberg cheese. So
She's making me hungry. You better watch out. I might nip you.
there is no low rent string cheese for her. She likes the good stuff.
With us is Jack. Now, what type of dog is this?
Jack is a Basenji. He's 2.5, and he's my first show dog. This is my first Westminster. So,
Now, tell me about, you said Basenji?
Basenji.
Okay.
Or you can also Google barkless dog. It'll come up that way.
Oh, it's barkless?
They are the barkless dog. Now, they do make noise. They make a chortle, but we call it a baroo sound. Or you just heard it a minute ago. You want me to do it again? I can.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is the barkless dog, but it does make a little sound.
Tell me.
Here.
Here, tell me. Come here. Here, Jack, talk to me. Tell me. You gotta tell me. Tell me. Tell me. That was a bark. Come on, do it again. There you go.
There you go. Tell me, what what breed are they? They're
They are a hound group,
a hound group. Oh,
But
a
he-
hound that doesn't bark.
but he is correct. He is a scent and a sight hound too. So
Oh, and a sight hound.
and a sight hound.
And what were they bred to do?
They were the small game in the Congo of Africa, and they're still there with the tribes, and they hunt all the small game. There's a rumor they chase lions, but just the small animals. So
Boy,
okay,
it's a beautiful one. And the grooming.
Very easy.
I thought it was going to be
very easy. We call them wash and go dogs. Trim his tail a little bit, but other than that, very easy to groom. He likes you. He's just gonna lay on you.
I see. I like him also.
Thank you.
Well, good. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Does he need a lot of room to exercise?
They can get a lot of exercise. They're fairly active, but he's some days he likes to run a mile. Some days he walks 100 yards. He's an apartment dog, so he's a city dog. So we're down in Tampa.
Oh,
So,
in Tampa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he is a city dog. And what else do you want to know?
That's good enough.
So
Good with children?
great with children, great with people. You can say hi. This is Jack. So you can say they're supposed to be aloof with strangers, but I broke them.
This is a Beaver Terrier. This one down here is a Beaver
This
Terrier.
is a beaver.
A Beaver Terrier.
Okay, and tell me about the beaver terrier.
They come from the Yorkies. They're a little bit different though. They've got the white on them and the gold. And this one is from Ukraine, so he's got his blue and yellow bow on today. And we've got a little flower here for support. Yes.
And tell me, are they nice house dogs?
They are. They're very good house dogs, very sweet, very outgoing. Just want to sit in your lap all day long.
And it's a toy. Are they in a toy? What
They are.
breed?
They're in the toy class.
They're in a
group.
toy?
Yes.
Okay. What about grooming? Is it a big job?
The grooming can be a big job if you keep them in this full coat. A lot of people, when they have them as pets, they just shave them down and keep their hair pretty short. A lot of brushing, bathing once a week.
And how much does it weigh?
This one's about 5 pounds. The standard says up to 8.
This is the Yorkie, or?
Yes, this is a Yorkshire Terrier.
And tell me about the grooming, and is it a nice house pet?
This is an amazing house pet. It's a little dog with a big personality. Very loving, very versatile. This is Angus. He loves to play fetch.
And what were they originally bred for?
These are originally ratters.
Ratters?
Yeah. And so they used to hunt vermin, and now they're just pampered house pets.
Hi, I'm Christine Paul, and I'm here with my Shih Tzu, Cersei, also known as Grand Champion Blue Hills Eternally Yours. Shih Tzus originated in Tibet and China, and they were specifically bred to be companion dogs. So they would sit with the emperors and keep them warm at night also. Cersei actually right now is ranked the number 6 Shih Tzu in the country, and she is the number 2 bitch or female dog.
And tell me about maintenance for her.
Right now her maintenance is a daily maintenance. We do face washes, we do daily brushing, and we bathe her approximately 3 to 4 days, every 3 to 4 days. What do you think? You think so? Yes.
What makes her happy?
She loves chicken. She loves the little lammy toys. And she loves being with me.
She loves the dog shows.
Oh, she loves the dog shows. And she's only 14 months old.
Oh.
So she is just a baby.
She's a baby and has a long way to go.
Yes. So we're very proud of her.
I'm Megan Brendel from Norwich, Vermont, and I'm here with my Rhodesian Ridgeback, Nia, who is Grand Champion Kibo's Lady Tanga of Riff Rug. And she's got her CGC and her trip title, and she does a lot of fun different things. Ridgebacks were originated in southern Africa to go out and track big game, lions primarily, before the hunters got there, and they would work in packs to keep the lion at bay, and then the hunters would kill them, and they were also there on the farms to protect their cattle and game on the farm and be companions, and they're wonderful, wonderful dogs. They need a fair amount of exercise. They're very smart, and they have independent minds, but they're wonderful, loving, very devoted dogs.
Good family dogs?
Wonderful family dogs.
Needs a lot of exercise though?
Lots of exercise, but they're a lot of fun. You can see she wants to do something else, but they're alert, they're alive, they're wonderful, they're always in tune with their owners and very devoted.
What makes her happy?
What makes her happy? Food. Lots of food.
They all like
Lots
food.
of treats, yes. Babies. Yes. Yes, a good girl. Good girl. She's very prey driven, which means if she sees squirrels, she goes after them. And as a matter of fact, she went after a black squirrel on Sunday afternoon, and I twisted my ankle, and I didn't know if I would be able to show yesterday, but I did. So she loves to run and chase and hunt, whatever she can. So thank you.
Thank you.
Good girl.
This is Dinah. She is a soft-coated Wheaten Terrier. Soft-coated Wheaten Terriers were bred for farming in Ireland before they were brought over to the U.S. The two main coats of soft-coated Wheaten Terriers are the American coat and the Irish coat. The American coat is much more soft and much more flowy, while the Irish coat is much more thin but much more delicate and silky.
And how is it? Tell me about grooming her. Does it take a long time?
Yes, it takes, for her specifically, it usually takes about an hour and a half to do the washing and the drying, and then it takes upwards of 2 to 3 hours for trimming.
And is she a good family dog?
Oh, she's a lovely family dog. She loves meeting people. The Wheaten Terriers can be somewhat protective of the house, but once the people come in and get used to the household, then they're much better off and very relaxed.
And let's see, does she need a lot of exercise?
Oh yes, they need a lot of exercise. They're very high maintenance in terms of exercising and playing because they need a lot of energy to burn off. They have a lot of energy that they need to burn off. So you need to work with them, play with them, and they're very lovely dogs to have.
And about how much does she weigh and how much do they usually?
So the bitches or the female dogs usually weigh between 30 and 35 pounds, while the male dogs usually weigh between 35 and 40 pounds.
Thank you. Good luck there.
Thank you.
This is Mr. Kelly, and he is actually a Keeshond. They are absolutely fabulous with kids, very agile, fun-loving, love to do sports. This one here loves Fast Cat. Absolutely. I don't know what else.
What's the breed known for?
Well, they're actually from Holland, and they're the national dog. Easy. He's gonna eat your camera.
Needs a lot of exercise.
Yeah, not a ton. Not a ton. They do really well.
Likes food.
He loves food. Loves food, but he
The national dog of Holland.
yes, National Dog of Holland. They actually were guard dogs on the barges. They're very agile. They're smart, know which side of the boat to pee on, which is important. They can curl up and get out of the way, which is important in a small space like that. For such a medium-sized dog, they're perfect for that. They are a barking dog. They bark. That's what they do. They are guard dogs on the barges. They will bark, and then they'll go love on the intruder. That's what they do.
They do.
That's what they do.
Her name's Bug.
And what type of dog is it?
She's a standard wire-haired dachshund.
And how old?
I believe she is just 3.
Just 3. And does she like show
She loves children. She loves puppies. She's not a fan of big dogs. They scare her a little bit. Her show name is Watermark's Secrets in the Sauce.
Does she need a lot of room to run?
Yes, lots of running. She's high energy.
High energy. Okay, so not a real good apartment dog?
Not really, no.
Where does she live at?
She lives in Amosville, Virginia.
Oh, well, welcome to New York.
That's a Rhodesian Ridgeback.
And tell me about what breed is it in?
They are in the hound group. They hunt tigers.
Hunt tigers?
Tiger? No, lions.
Lions.
Yes, they hunt lions, and they are in the hound group. That's all. Hey, say hi, all.
Does she bark a lot?
Not really. Not really. They are always paying attention, so they are trying to hunt every time. So it's a cool breed. Very nice.
Need a lot of
sweet.
exercise?
Yes. They need to run a lot.
Thank you. What type of dog?
Bergamasco.
And tell me about this dog and the breed.
This dog as a breed or her personally?
Let's start with the breed and then her personally.
Well, Bergamascos are a tending breed. They take about a year to really flock. She is 8 years old, so her flocks are very long. They're from the Italian Alps. They are probably over 100 years old, maybe older. I'm not the breeder, I'm the handler.
And what is their mission in life?
Herding.
Herding?
Yep. Their coat protects them from the weather. They tend a flock of sheep or goats.
And what was her name again?
This is Fagia.
And what does Fagia, tell me about Fagia the dog.
Well, Fagia is one of the sweetest dogs I've ever handled. Took a long time to build the bond we have, but we're very bonded now. This is her last show.
Oh, this is her last show. She's going into retirement.
Yeah, this is her this is her 6th year at Westminster. She has won 4 prior Best of Breed wins. Her littermate sister won 1. So this is her last time.
And is she going to breed or?
She has had 3 litters.
She's had 3 litters?
She has given back to the gene pool.
Oh, what a beautiful dog. And tell me about maintenance.
Low maintenance between baths, but the baths are very extensive, and they take about 8 hours to dry under, many fans.
Is she mat?
Those are technically mats, but they're called flocks.
Oh, okay. That's what I see.
Yeah.
That's what you were saying about the flock.
Yep.
Okay. And that takes years to grow, or?
They start flocking in about a year, and like I said, she's 8, so this is 8 years of growth.
She friendly with children?
Very sweet. I have 4 kids, and she's raised 2 of them at shows.
Well, thank you. Good luck there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Smash is the #1 dog in the United States for breed points for his breed Chinese Shar Pei. Smash is a Chinese Shar Pei. He's 2 years old. The breed make great house pets, originally used as a guard dog. They are quite protective, but quite friendly with the people they love and know, great with kids, clean in the house, just an overall great breed. And he's an overall happy, great guy. Aren't you, Smash?
Yeah, I heard a little bit about slobbering. How about that?
You know what, they slobber, some of them, when they're a little bit stressed or in the heat or right after they have a drink of water, but it's not too bad. There's a lot of breeds that have more slobber than they do.
And is the grooming, is it a big job or not?
No,
not too
just
bad?
regular brushing and they shed, like most breeds, and but it's just regular brushing, no special care for the wrinkles or anything like that. They used to say that, but they were a more heavily done dog, but no, we don't do anything in terms of take care for the wrinkles really at all. Just keep them clean like you would any other breed.
And I guess just to end exercise, do you need a lot of exercise, this breed?
They can withstand a lot of exercise. They have a ton of stamina. If you were to run 6 miles a day, they could certainly keep up. And if you wanted to sit on the couch all day, they'd be good with that too. Like, they're not a breed that gets hyper if they are lacking exercise for a day. But they can go, or they can lay around. Be very happy either way.
Well, thank you and congratulations.
Thank
I
you
see a
very
ribbon
much.
there.
Yeah, he went select today.
This is Radar. He's a Bedlington Terrier.
And tell me about the Bedlington Terrier.
They were originated in England. They're for rodents. They're non-shedding.
Oh, non-shedding?
Totally non-shedding. Their hair feels like cotton. It's extremely soft. You scissor it. You don't use clippers. And they're very, very loving dogs. Absolutely love their owners.
Good family dog?
Excellent. He is excellent with my grandson and every child he meets.
And is the grooming, does it take a lot or?
Yes.
It's okay,
Yes.
sort of high maintenance?
High maintenance, but worth it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you say,
if you groom it in a pet cut, a 5-blade all over, then it's very simple. But if you do the show cut, it's greatly detailed.
Oh, okay.
So he's in a show cut.
How old is he?
He was 2, April 15th.
And how much does he weigh?
19 pounds. Just had him at the vet. He's 17 and a half inches to the shoulders. He turned 2 April 15th. And he is a champion and an international champion.
Right now, Bianca's ranked #1 bitch in Labrador Retrievers, and she is ranked #3 in breed and #2 in all breed. She is also known as Bus, and she got that name from 2 little guys that are the sons of Evan and Stacy Threefall. And they saw her one day and they wanted to name her Bus after a school bus. So everybody calls her Bus. She is doing extremely well, and she loves to show. She is a show girl.
She's good with children usually.
Absolutely the best with children. They all love her. She gives them all big kisses. And her name is Kisses Sweeter Than Wine because she kisses everybody.
Does she bark a lot?
No, she's not a barker. Nope, not a barker.
Might have Beagle in her.
Not a barker. Not a barker at all. No.
Good. Thank you so much. A beautiful dog. Is there much maintenance with her hair?
Nope. She's easy. Easy.